They're rich, they're famous, and they're living the kind of luxury life most of us only dream about. But who really takes home the biggest paycheck in K-drama land? Is it the charming face genius Cha Eun-woo? The timeless queen Ji-hyun? Or maybe someone you didn't expect at all? Today, we're counting down the top 10 highest paid Korean actors in 2025, and number 1 will seriously shock you. And while you're watching, let us know in the comments, who do you think deserves to earn more in K-drama land? Let's dive in. From global Netflix hits to sold-out fan meets and brand deals worth millions, K-drama stars are no longer just local celebrities, they're international icons. And the money they earn per episode now rivals Hollywood. So let's go from number 10 to number 1 and reveal how much your favorite stars are really making. At number 10, it's the rising heartthrob Song Kang. Nicknamed the son of Netflix for good reason, Song Kang has dominated Gen Z hearts with Love Alarm, Nevertheless, and Sweet Home. And he's just getting started. Earning around 50 million won per episode, his fan base is growing faster than his paycheck. For now. But do you think Song Kang should already be earning more than this? Drop your take below.
난 역시 너랑 있는 게 좋아.
너 지금 나 놀려?
이렇게 화낼 때 짓는 표정도 좋아.
이딴 게 재밌어?
놀리는 거 아니야. 우리 사귀자.
뭐?
At number 9, we have the idol-turned-actor who's been breaking hearts and camera lenses since day one, Cha Eun-woo. You might know him as the face genius. And no, that's not fan fiction. That's an official nickname given by the media, stylists, and photographers across Asia because his visuals are just that unreal. Sharp jawline, porcelain skin, perfect symmetry. Fans say he looks like he was sculpted by AI. But don't let the visuals fool you. He's not just a pretty face. Cha Eun-woo made his debut as a member of the boy group Astro, and while the group found success, it was his solo rise in acting that truly set him apart.
넌 너의 삶을 살 거라.
마마.
콜에서 나오던 날 마당에 서 있는 널 보면서 깨달은 게 있다. 난 녹서당에 갇혀 있던 게 아니었어. 널 기다렸던 거야. 내 평생은 네가 날 찾아오길.
Remember My ID is Gangnam Beauty? Or True Beauty? These dramas didn't just trend, they exploded in popularity, especially among international viewers. And here's a wild fact. In Japan and Thailand, fans reportedly camp outside venues for hours just to catch a glimpse of him for a few seconds. Some fan events have sold out in less than 60 seconds, and he's still just 27. He's earning approximately 60 million won per episode now, but with his rising star power, luxury brand deals, and increasingly serious acting roles, that paycheck is only getting bigger. But what do you think? Will Cha Eun-woo become the highest paid actor of his generation someday? Or is he more of a model idol than a serious acting contender? Let us know your take in the comments. At number 8, we've got the man who walks straight off a runway and into our hearts, Jong-suk. Before he was stealing scenes in your favorite dramas, he was stealing the spotlight on the runway. In fact, he was the youngest male model ever to walk at Seoul Fashion Week. And that was just the beginning. But what truly made Jong-suk a household name wasn't just his model looks. It was the depth and sensitivity he brought to every role. Whether he's a time-traveling webtoon character in W2 Worlds or a gifted dream seer in While You Were Sleeping.
공주 씨 나한테 신세 졌다고 생각해요?
네, 갚지는 못하고 차곡차곡 정리만 하고 있잖아요.
신세 지는 게 그렇게 싫어요?
네, 싫습니다. 이거 한 방에 확 갚고 싶은데.
His performances leave audiences emotionally wrecked in the best way possible. And that voice? Like velvet dipped in honey. Soft, steady, emotional, and perfectly suited for romantic leads that make you believe in love again. Today, he earns a cool 100 million won per episode, and it's no surprise. His dramas consistently hit high ratings, and he's a fan favorite across Asia, especially in China, Japan, and Thailand. What's more impressive is how he balances those soft boy visuals with unexpectedly intense roles, showing he's more than just a pretty face. He's a full-blown acting powerhouse. At number 7, we have the man who can make an eyebrow raise look like an Oscar-worthy performance. Park Seo-joon, the undisputed it boy of Korean entertainment.
야, 너 뭐하냐? 나 이겼다니까?
너 진짜 이거 좀 안 하면 안 돼? 난 못 보겠다고.
큰일 났다. 이제 왜? 너 우는 게 다 예뻐 보이네. 아주 여자 다 됐네, 여자.
From his early days in Kill Me, Heal Me to headlining mega hits like What's Wrong with Secretary Kim and the game-changing 81 Class, Park Seo-joon has proven he's got range, charisma, and serious staying power. And he's not just dominating Korean screens. In 2023, he made his Hollywood debut in Marvel's The Marvels, becoming one of the very few K-drama stars to break into the MCU. What makes him stand out? It's the perfect mix of boy-next-door charm and fierce leading man energy. He can play a lovable dork, a ruthless entrepreneur, or a heartbroken hero, and you'll believe every second of it. No surprise, then, that he's pulling in 100 million won per episode with endorsements and international deals flooding in. And let's talk about fan power. His fan meets sell out in literal minutes, and his name alone trends on Twitter every time a new teaser drops. But if we had to pick one moment that defined his career, that unforgettable role as Park Sae-ro-yi in Itaewon Class, the underdog with the buzz cut, the trauma, and the unstoppable will to win, that wasn't just acting. That was a movement. He inspired a generation to stand tall against the odds. So we're dying to know, which Park Seo-joon character is your favorite? Was it the chaotic CEO in Secretary Kim, the rebel leader in Itaewon Class, or are you hyped for his next international role? Tell us in the comments. We might feature your answer in the next video. Breaking into the top 6 is a K-drama queen, Ji-hyun. She changed the Korean film industry forever with My Sassy Girl, and later proved she's still royalty in Legend of the Blue Sea and Kingdom Ashen of the North. Her exact fee today? Kept private. But insiders say she was one of the highest paid actresses ever, rivaling her male counterparts at their peak.
아빠 좋아해요. 아빠.
Sliding into the top 5 is the man who treats every drama like an Olympic event, Chang-wook, a certified action king with a surprising soft side. Before the high-flying fight scenes, Chang-wook actually trained as a musical theater actor, which explains why he can switch from lethal assassin to lovesick puppy without missing a beat. But when Healer dropped in 2014, everything changed. Fans watched him sprint across rooftops and leap off parking garages, no stunt double in sight, and realized this guy is the real deal. Since then, the K2, where he spent 3 months in military-style boot camp so the knife combat would look 100% legit. Suspicious Partner proved he can deliver heart-fluttering rom-com chemistry just as convincingly as bone-crunching takedowns. The Worst of Evil and The Sound of Magic, latest projects that show he's still raising the bar on both action and emotional depth. And here's a stat for the Flexboard. Ji Chang-wook earned the honorary title of Nation's Action Sweetheart after completing actual martial arts certifications in Hapkido and Taekwondo, just so every fight scene would look cinematic but authentic. Today, that dedication translates into a cool 100 million won per episode, plus global endorsements that range from luxury watches to motorbikes, of course. At number 4, the timeless goddess, Song Hye-kyo. With classics like Descendants of the Sun and her recent hit The Glory,
당해봐서 아는데 각오를 했어도 이런 폭력은 많이 아파요.
Sometimes the forest strong. Would you think I'm real? No.
she's proof that elegance, talent, and staying power always win. Her current rate? Around 100 million won per episode. and worth every single one. Hot take. Do you think Song Hye-kyo is still the top female actress of her generation? Claiming the bronze is the man who turned a north-south love story into a global phenomenon, Hyun-bin. Long before he made half the planet binge cry over Crash Landing on You, Hyun-bin was already K-drama royalty. Remember My Lovely Samsoon? That classic rom-com catapulted him to stardom back in 2005. Then came the body swap sensation Secret Garden.
윤슬 씨?
에드월만에 좋아하시나 봐요. 미술관에서 선보는 커플을.
시간 낭비를 안 해도 되거든요.
그게 무슨...
걸음걸이 보면 성품 나오고 그림 보는 안목 보면 교양 수준 보이고 향수 취향이 노골적인지 우회적인지 다 빛바르니까. 뭐 좀 마실래요?
Where one perfectly arched eyebrow in a sparkling tracksuit set the internet ablaze. Fast forward to 2020. Chloe drops on Netflix and suddenly Swiss lakes, North Korean dimples, and Captain Ri memes are trending in 94 countries. The series smashed view count records and turned Hyun-bin into a bona fide Hallyu super export. And the paycheck? A cool 200 million won per episode, plus profit participation points when a drama hits certain rating thresholds. Not to mention the endorsement empire, luxury watches in Japan, premium cars in the Middle East, and even a Philippine telco that put his face on highway billboards. Brand analysts estimate his CF commercial film fees now top $5 million per contract. But here's the plot twist that made even non-fans swoon. Hyun-bin married his CLOI co-star, Sun Ye-jin, in 2022, turning the screen's most shipped couple into real-life bin-jin bliss. Their wedding photos? Crashed servers. Their honeymoon airport look? Instant fashion sellouts. Off-camera, Hyun-bin keeps a low profile except when he's quietly donating six-figure sums to disaster relief funds or volunteering for military family charities. One more reason the public can't help but stand. At number 2, the global phenomenon, Lee Min-ho. His breakthrough in Boys Over Flowers was a cultural reset. Since then, The Heirs, The King, Eternal Monarch. The list goes on. With 200 million won per episode, he's not just a Hallyu star, he's a worldwide brand. Is Lee Min-ho still the ultimate K-drama lead in your opinion? Or has someone else taken that crown? We've reached the summit, Idol Insider fam, and the view is spectacular. Sitting on the golden throne of K-drama paychecks is none other than Kim Soo-hyun, the actor whose very name can add 2 full ratings points before a single frame is shot. From rookie to royalty. He first lit up screens in 2011's Dream High, but it was 2013's My Love from the Star that turned him into a global Hallyu meteor.
말해봐. 이거 우연 아니지? 그때도 그 키스 그거 하자마자 기절. 이번에도 하자마자 혼절. 못 들은 척하지 말고 얘기해봐. 뭔데? 무슨 비밀인 건데?
Chinese streaming sites crashed. Lipstick shades he wore sold out in hours. And every drama since has come with an ironclad guarantee. Ratings, buzz, and big bucks. The monster paycheck baseline fee? Approximately 200 million won per episode performance bonus, up to 30% extra if viewership smashes targets. CF, Commercial King, earns $7 to $10 million per year from luxury watches, high-end skincare, and even an EV brand in Southeast Asia Netflix Premium. Rumor says his next OTT project could push him to 300 million won per episode, breaking his own record.
어떻게 된 거야? 퇴근한 게 언젠데 이 시간에 들어오면서 얼굴은 또 왜 그 모양이냐고. 맞았어?
맞은 건 아니고.
어떻게 얼마나 다친 거야?
내가 얘기를 할게. 내가 얘기할게. 잠깐만, 혜인아.
가만히 있어.
Not bad for a guy who once borrowed bus fare to auditions. Why producers empty their wallets ratings rocket. Whenever Kim Soo-hyun headlines, advertising slots sell out before episode 1 airs. Acting chameleon. Romantic comedy alien? Check. Tortured psychiatric guardian? It's okay to not be okay? Check. Tragic lawyer in 2024's record-breaking Queen of Tears? Double check. Reliability. 0 scandals, perfect set etiquette, and a military record that netizens still praise. Beyond the camera philanthropy, quietly donates 6-figure sums to children's hospitals and disaster relief funds, often revealed only through leaked receipts. Training. a perfectionist. He once rehearsed a single crying scene 48 times to nail the precise tear timing. Pop culture flex. His cameo in Crash Landing on You broke Twitter's real-time trends in 14 countries for a 24-second scene. Debate time. Real talk, insider fam. Does Kim Soo-hyun truly deserve this #1 spot, or has someone else, Lee Min-ho, Cha Eun-woo, earned the crown in your eyes? Sound off in the comments. Best hot take gets pinned and shouted out in our next countdown. So, who surprised you the most on this list? Was there someone you thought would rank higher, or someone you think doesn't deserve to be here at all? Let us know in the comments. We're reading everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to Idol Insider for more exclusive Korean entertainment updates, gossip, and countdowns every week. Until next time, stay obsessed, stay updated.